For many years, wildfires have remained a recurring environmental challenge in several regions of China, particularly in provinces with vast forest areas and complex mountainous terrain. One of the most heavily affected places is Yunnan Province. Located in the southwest of the country, Yunnan is renowned for its rich biodiversity and expansive forests. Yet these very treasures also make the province highly vulnerable to the threat of wildfires. Highland plateaus, dry seasonal winds, and coniferous ecosystems create conditions where fires can ignite and spread rapidly if not strictly controlled. Forests in Yunnan not only regulate water resources, preserve soils, and safeguard biodiversity, but also act as vital carbon sinks, helping to mitigate climate change. At the same time, they provide livelihoods for millions of people who depend on forestry, agriculture, and tourism. However, resinous trees such as pine and fir are extremely flammable during the dry season. When droughts last for weeks, vegetation dries out and becomes a massive fuel source for fire. While lightning can spark wildfires, in reality most incidents are caused by human activity. In rural areas, traditional slash-and-burn farming practices, post-harvest burning, or the clearing of weeds by fire are still common. Just a single ember out of control can grow into a large blaze within hours. Outdoor cooking, cultural practices, or even a carelessly discarded cigarette can also trigger disaster. As urban expansion pushes closer to forest areas and tourism grows in mountainous regions, the risks of human-caused fires rise dramatically. The consequences are devastating. Large swaths of forest are reduced to ash, while habitats for rare and endangered species are destroyed. Yunnan, recognized as one of China's biodiversity hotspots, faces ecological fragmentation, leaving wildlife without food or shelter. After a fire, soil loses its protective cover, making it highly vulnerable to erosion and landslides. Heavy rains can wash loose soil and debris into rivers, polluting waters relied upon by millions for drinking, farming, and hydropower. Beyond the environment, wildfires directly threaten human lives. Villages near forest zones are often forced into emergency evacuations. Crops and farmland are burned. Roads and power lines are damaged. Smoke can travel tens or even hundreds of kilometers, worsening air quality and causing respiratory problems for millions. Tourism, a key economic sector in Yunnan, also suffers when natural landscapes are destroyed and safety is compromised. To address these threats, Yunnan's authorities have strengthened prevention, monitoring, and response measures. Community education programs raise awareness among residents living near forests. Villages are equipped with basic firefighting tools and given regular training. Professional firefighting brigades operate at both local and provincial levels. Modern technologies, including satellites, drones, and remote sensors, are used to detect fires early, even in remote mountain areas. Upgraded communication systems ensure that warnings reach at-risk communities quickly. However, no matter how thorough prevention may be, wildfires cannot be eliminated entirely. When one breaks out, rapid response is crucial. Yet the rugged mountains often make it extremely difficult for crews to reach the fire. Helicopters and planes are sometimes deployed to drop water or fire retardants, but terrain and weather limit their effectiveness. As a result, wildfire control usually requires close cooperation between professionals, forestry workers, and local residents. Together, they cut fire breaks, use controlled burns, and carefully track wind patterns to contain the blaze. Looking ahead, wildfire management in Yunnan must balance conservation rural development, and the escalating pressures of climate change. Longer, harsher dry seasons have already increased the risks of fire. At the same time, Yunnan's forests remain critical for carbon storage and biodiversity preservation, not only nationally but globally. Protecting forests, therefore, is not only about preserving natural beauty but also about protecting people, culture, and social stability. To achieve this, stricter enforcement of fire use regulations is needed, along with stronger community awareness and a combination of modern technology and traditional practices. Only then can Yunnan build a sustainable, resilient forest system capable of withstanding the challenges of time and a changing climate. Wildfires will undoubtedly remain a recurring threat in Yunnan. Yet with the right investments in prevention, rapid response, and ecological restoration, their impact can be reduced, helping safeguard the environment and the future of generations to come. Thank you for following this report. If you found this information useful, please share it, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with the latest stories on nature and global environmental challenges. Your support and engagement help raise awareness, and together, we can all play a part in protecting our planet.
Nature doesn't send us warnings, but we can. Floods, earthquakes, wildfires, and storms are striking harder and faster than ever before. By subscribing, you are not just watching, you are joining a movement to stay alert, stay informed, and helps others to do the same. Hit the subscribe now because the next disaster won't wait, and neither should you. Be ready and be aware.